This sounds great, but it rolls for like half a second. But beats that one.
Nah, that one's fine.
Bro, they wrote B on the hangers too. Somebody marked these. Probably looking for these still, whoever B is. He's got B on both sides of the hangers, B on the base plate.
Bam Bam Bigelow.
Maybe.
Yep.
We ready?
Yeah.
Alright. Welcome back to channel. Is it a channel? Videos. Welcome back to the videos. With yours truly, Malcolm, Golden Era Collector. 34-year-old child.
Damn, you're 34?
I'm about to be 35 in like 10 to 20 days.
Dude. Damn, we gotta turn up.
Nah, too old. But anyways, I buy a bunch of shit that I don't need, that I always needed when I was a kid. And so now I'm getting it all. Welcome to the channel if it's your first time. If you saw the last video, I said we would have this video filmed and out and ready by the time you saw the first one. I lied. Like usual, I got lazy. But I do have the new Vans Knu Skool, which is slightly different from the original, which kind of sucks because the original was like just cherry. They were perfect. These ones aren't bad though. If you've already seen the potato collab, I think was the first ones that they did. It's just a basic colorway version of that. Same shit though. But jump into that. Oh, comes with a condom for your tongue. First thing right out the gate, this tongue is infinitely thicker than the original one. I think they kind of went, like changed it up a lot honestly, but I think they kind of flipped how the design was, because before the upper was like taller, a little more poofy. This one still got some poof to it, but they focused on the actual upper of the shoe with the original ones. If you want, you can Google Vans Knu Skool and sift through the infinite amount of pictures, but you'll see the original ones and you'll know what I'm talking about. But the tongue on the original ones was, I don't want to say like Vans thin, but it was definitely not this thick. Clearly they decided to switch it up to be having a thick tongue. I think just kind of just trying to go after what everybody's doing right now and doing the poofy shoe craze. Puffy? Poofy? Puffy? Puff Daddy? I don't know. I still like these. Like very different from the original ones. Pretty much the only thing is that Vans check that always looked sick about the Knu Skools, how poofy it was. This thing is thick. I like that. It's kind of like cartoonish, like the original ones were, yeah. And this one still kind of captures that. But another thing that is kind of a bummer, depending on how you look at it, is the fact that it is now a Volk sole. The original was a cup sole. And the cup sole, in my opinion, was just nicer. God. He's going to keep doing that the whole video. If you hear a cat crying in the background, he's not dying. He just wants to get inside. But this shoe, like I said, it's still a great shoe. It's, I don't want to say, it's not remotely close to the original one. I thought it would be a lot better. Well, just like resemble it more. But it feels like they just kind of, instead of creating that shoe again, they kind of just did it in a cheaper way possible for them. Because this looks like, what's that model called? The Vans Old Skool upper, I think. That's what it is. Yeah, the Old Skool upper. Similar to the skate highs. The original was based off of that as well. That's why Old Skool, Knu Skool. The Knu Skool is the fatter, poofier version of it. This one looks a lot more like the original Old Skool with just a super thick tongue and then the poofy Vans check. This is very low top though. You just want to let them in here?
Might as well. Ain't even there.
Come on.
Oh, pussy.
There he goes. Are you good now, Cletus? Alright, let's resume.
Alright.
So yeah, if you were looking to get the original Knu Skool, you're going to have to keep hunting for it because this is just about as close as you can get to it, but it's not going to be it. For me, once I got these, it just, I don't know, man. I got too excited, I think. I don't think I'd wear these very much. I laced one up already, and the fit of it, like how it looks on my foot, is kind of weird. Like the main thing to me is the thickness of that tongue. It's just
Looks like a damn pillow.
yeah, it's overly thick. They exaggerated it, and they went for that because, like I said, with the original shoe, they kind of exaggerated poofiness in every aspect, including the actual check itself. The way they designed the first one just worked. I don't know, it was tight to me. It looked like a cartoon shoe on your foot. But this one just, I mean, I see where they're going with it. And it just, not for me. It's too low, like everywhere. Here, toes, all that stuff. And I wear Vans old schools all the time. I don't know, just I like the original ones. But it's kind of like how, I guess, Nike Dunks are to me. I like original Nike Dunks. I don't own any. When I see the SB one, I don't like the shape of the SB one. Like, I see clearly that they went to go poofy to appease skaters back then, because around that time frame when they came out, you know, poofy shoes were the normal. But they had a great skate shoe. The original Nike Dunk was a great shoe. And then they just poofed it up for no reason and kind of ruined it, in my opinion. And I think Vans kind of dealt with this. It's nice to have this option, you know? It's nice to see Vans kind of teetering towards making some poofy shoes again. And this is, I guess, a step forward, which could be good. Maybe they'll see how people react with these and then decide if they want to do future reissues. Honestly, they could just toss away all reissues and just do the Vans Rally XLT.
Dude,
and I would be
for real.
extremely happy, which... Oh, fuck me. I got too much shit, man.
Nah.
I don't know where they are, but I have multiple pairs. There goes one. Ooh, 1 second. Oh, yeah. And if anybody at Vans is watching this, which I highly doubt it, please fucking make these again. This was, in my opinion, the best Vans shoe. If you ever skated this, you already know these were absolute... Should I not cuss on YouTube, right? Crap. They were absolute crap to skate in.
We've been cussing on the other ones.
Yeah, it's true. Alright, they were shit.
But
they, just for durability wise, like actual skating in these, fucking amazing. They're like the lightest shoes, which now I guess don't seem as light to me in comparison to like new technology. These things, it felt like you had almost nothing on your feet. The flick on them was amazing. The grip was amazing. You don't even need laces on these shoes because the tongue centering straps were like so snug that it would hold the shoe to your foot. So if you tore through every one of your laces, you could still go through the whole day skating if you're used to skating looser shoes like me. But I mean, this would stay on your foot without laces. This was like the best Vans shoe. There's one other shoe that I would love that I never had, which is a BMX shoe, the Hokum. It had, like for the sole, it had the Vans check all the way down. It was like a giant Vans logo on the entire sole. It was Corey Anastasio's shoe, which I don't know why I looked around like I had a box for that shoe.
probably magazine or some shit.
Yeah, I think I do have an like the ad. I might have purchased off of eBay. I don't know. But yeah, this is the Vans Knu Skool. I feel like they should have like added an asterisk at the end of it though. Or change it to the new Knu Skool. Yeah. Maybe. Because it's not the same. It's definitely not a Knu Skool reissue. It's like a new take on the Knu Skool. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Let us know in the comments. Like I said, I don't hate the shoe. I like it. It's just I prefer the original one. This take on it just for some reason I don't really care too much for it. Like I won't buy another colorway for sure. Which I kind of was hyped to buy like the all black ones. They have the black with the white sole and white check, and they have this colorway out. Those two out right now, and I think there is like another collaboration colorway with some other company that I don't know. That's like it's kind of like an off-white color.
I do want to point out that the toe cap is wrapped a little bit more.
Yeah. So I mean, definitely. Yeah, good looking out. I noticed that before. I wanted to mention in the video, and I fucking forgot all about it. Yeah. So like the toe cap does wrap all the way around, so you're not blowing these out skating. You'll probably tear your laces up, and then that's about it. Which also, if you do that, no centering strap, so you're screwed for the day. Hopefully you got like a zip tie or something you can loop it up. Yeah. I see people do that. I never thought of that when I was a kid. Yeah, this is, I don't know. It's tight, but just not for me. Cletus likes it. But I don't want to end the video there. I did get, this recently. I couldn't wait to open it.
Oh yeah, I saw that earlier.
Yeah. So these were cool as shit growing up. I saw these in CCS magazines all the time. I don't have one around me, of course. But it's cool having this in real life now. It's actually a lot smaller than I thought. I guess these were like oriented towards kids. But they have the Shorty's logo right there. They actually even went through the trouble and put Shorty's logo on this little piece. Like,
Oh shit.
yeah, and then even on the back of it. I figured they would have went like as cheap as possible on these because they weren't expensive. I think these were like $20 or something like that. But this is like nice quality, man. This is tight. And also I got this too. And yes, I still play with handboards from time to time. But for those of you who don't know, Pig Skateboards actually did have a short stint where they made actual skateboards and not just wheels. And we got Christopher Columbus here. He's going to explore the entire place. Are you done yet, man? Anyways. Oh, man. He's gotten like really needy lately. I don't know what his deal
Dude,
is.
100%.
Oh, hoping he's getting needy for knuckle sandwiches because I'm about to serve them up left and right. So, oh, Jesus Christ. My little sidekick. So with these Pig Skateboards, they actually did do graphics for a little bit, but they didn't last long because it was just like these kind of childish graphics, you know? And it worked for companies like World Industries and Blind and stuff, you know, because who better to sell to as a skateboard company than catered towards younger kids? They're the ones who are going to be like, mommy, 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 buy me, buy me, buy me, buy me. And so it made sense, but it just didn't work for Pig. They were only around for like a couple of years. But the thing I like about this is the clear Pig wheels. I didn't even know that existed back in the day. And I used to love handboards. I had like a bunch of them, and I never even saw this one. So I saw this on eBay recently, and I had to buy it, dude. It's tight. But that's it, man. That's it for this video. Hope you liked the new Vans Knu Skools. Jesus, dude. Hope you like my cat, who is checking every single thing out. I normally don't let them in here. Yep, go ahead and claw up those. Those are just some Techrons. Not very rare at all. Bro, he's digging his claws into every single thing in here. If you ever, I don't ever really sell much, but if I do sell something to you and it comes with little tiny pinholes in it, right here.
Whole thing comes falling down.
I wouldn't hold it past him. He's probably going to try to jump to the top. He does that in a closet. He'll like lunge up and grab just clothes and pull himself all the way to the top. He's like super excited too. He's purring like crazy. Alright. Again, that's a wrap for this video. This is the Vans Knu Skool in all of its glory. With his thick ass tongue. Look how thick that is. Let me just put it into perspective. This is a thick DC tongue for the day. And look, this is like almost twice as thick. But yeah, we're done with this, guys. Thank y'all for watching, liking, subscribing. And to all you new people, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully you hate this content enough to actually keep viewing it. But yeah, that's it, man. Again, let us know in the comments what you think about these. I'm still 50-50 on them, but
Man down.
Jesus, dude. Who knows? Maybe like most new things, I see it and I don't like it right out the gate, and then I change my mind eventually. Mostly, that only usually works for new cars, in my opinion. No. But We done. See y'all next time, guys. Thank y'all again. Peace. Let's go. Let's get his ass out of here. Look at him.